Hi everyone, today we're going to be updating our bedroom, or the boys' bedroom, and we're going to take off the window casings and get the spray foam all put in. How easy it is, so stay tuned. Alright, so what you want to do is just get about a 1/4 inch or so of the knife. I like just lining up this edge here, and make sure you lock that down, and then you can really put a lot of pressure on. All right, so go all the way around the window and cut that caulking or paint seal before you start taking the trim off. We're going to get the casing off. So get a little pry bar, hammer it in there. Yeah, so this is MDF casing. So depending on your casing, you got to go easy and be careful of this, because you might put a hole in the wall. So what you can do now is come up in here and start prying that apart. So these are plastic jams or PVC. Okay, what we don't want to do is break these miters. So if you had a really good trim carpenter, this whole thing should come off just like a picture frame. Try not to pry near that miter joint. Alright, we're getting close. Getting that trim off. So another trick you can do, so you don't want to crush your drywall, is put a piece of wood or a thick trowel behind that. Because there's usually no studs right here. There's a couple right beside your window. This is what you should get off. It'll come off like a picture frame. So when I put these on, what I did is I glued these miter joints really good, and then I put a pin nail in here, and then I put another one through here. We've got all these finished nails sticking through your trim. So some people would pound them through that way, but that'll wreck your other side. So if you grab those pliers, what you're gonna do is grab onto the nail. All right, so get those nails out, just pull them through the backside. So these are some linesman pliers. So you can roll it like that, or you can do it, show them the other way. You can do it that way and pull them through. You're gonna have to take a razor blade or something and clean this trim all up, get all the old caulking off of it. All right, so what we gotta do now is cut this drywall back to where that stud is. You can use a drywall saw. Okay, so we gotta cut about that much back. Okay, so you can use a drywall saw, a really sharp knife, okay, cut it a bunch of times, or these are pretty handy. They create a lot of dust, so if you're in a finished house, you're gonna need a vacuum. All right, we got that all open up. Now we're going to rake out all this old insulation that was put in there. So what happens when it's minus 30 for a week or two, this starts condensating here and creating a ice. So we're gonna hopefully alleviate that with this spray foam. This is the cavity we're going to fill up with spray foam. And so get in there with your shop vac or vacuum and vacuum out that cavity as much as you can. So there you can see the 6 mil poly right there. Okay, and there's the building. There's the building wrap there. What I like to do is I like to fill up the back half in one pass, and then we're gonna come around and do another pass once that skin's over, and cut off this second pass to keep that the first row back in there sealed up. Okay, don't forget to get some floor protection down in case that foam oozes out and falls down, especially if you have carpet. And it protects your wall you're getting ready to paint. Worker slacking off on the job.
Excuse me.
Okay, so stick the straw in as far as you can. Okay, sometimes you might have to get a syringe or something. So stick that straw in there. Hold the can upside down. Okay, and start foaming. Start at the bottom and work your way to the top. You just do half at first. So if it gets a little tight, just pry your jam up a bit, okay? Just try to get that straw as far in as you can. Okay, go up the sides and give it a wipe it off. So try not to get this stuff on your skin or your clothes. It's real pain. We've spray foamed about half of this jam. Okay, so we're gonna let that cure, and then we're gonna come back and fill the rest up. All right, we've made our second pass, so we'll let this foam cure. We're gonna cut it off flush, get this old caulking off, and then we'll put the trim back on and caulk it all back in and start painting. So. All right, hopefully that helps you get your window jams updated. That would work the same for doors too. It'll probably save you some heating costs. So we're going to start cutting in these walls and get paint in this room.